So I'm sitting here with the Indian team today. Sadly, you lost both matches. How do you think the tournament went for you? Can you talk us through the matches?
To be honest, it went as expected, right? According to everyone. Well, first game was. It's been 10 years for me since I came back, so the nerves were there. Mohan, of course, it's his first time, and to be honest, he played amazing. I didn't expect him to play like that in the first game. Just being honest, and gave him a pat on the back, saying thank you. You helped us in reaching something respectable over there. Chinese Taipei gave us a chance to come back into the game. Couldn't take advantage of it. That's there, and of course we've gone viral because of Pupo, but yeah, that's fun. Always.
Yeah, but what was going on in your heads when all the miscounting happened?
Oh, when it happened, I mean, because we play on the Asian tour, so they're sort of like buddies and everything, right? So once that happened, I sort of just wanted to tell it's okay, and then just go and throw. And I just kept thinking, I'm the one who's supposed to go and throw, and I'm supposed to at least get one leg, so I can't do that on camera. So after the game, of course, told him what happened and this and that. We spoke about it, but that was surprising. First time that's happened to me. So especially on the stage, it's fun to be part of it. I'm lucky that I won the leg at least. So it was fun.
Yeah, people were talking about that little hug you gave each other after the match. They said, "Oh, it's so nice." Nitin gave Pupo the hug.
Yes, I just told him, "It's like, what happened?" He's like, "I don't know. I made the mistake." I was like, "It's okay. You're famous now."
I also heard some journalists saying that Chinese Taipei were fighting each other on stage. But
they weren't fighting. I would say, Pupo it was just a misunderstanding for that second. I think they really wanted to beat us 4-0. They didn't want to give that one leg, and that's sort of what got on their nerves a little. And after that, after 3-6 darts, 2 more rounds, they were fine again. They were back to normal.
What does it feel for you to be back here after 10 years?
Feels amazing. Feels a little weird though, because I am normally systematic. I like to get into a schedule and this and that. I know what tournaments I have, keep practicing for them and all that. So it's a blessing in disguise, and this is fun. Now I know what I'll be ready for the next year. So.
And how is it for you? Because it's the first time you've played. Now it's the second time you've played outside of India in a big tournament, but the first time was like years ago, 2006, I believe.
This is my first PDC appearance, and I was really very excited. And on the stage, I was just enjoying the crowd. I thought I will be nervous, but I'm not. I was not. I really enjoyed the crowd.
Okay, that's great to hear. How did you prepare for the tournaments?
Just practicing with each other. Unfortunately, since I work in Dubai, he's back in India, so we practice online and stuff like that. But that's the best we can do. Keep talking to each other, make sure that, be prepared for the moment. This is how it is. This is all natural. Everyone feels it. To us more because we are not on the stage that much. We got to get used to it. So me being there on stage, it doesn't affect me. However, it's different when you're playing individually and when you're playing for your country. Wearing that shirt is it's a curse, to be honest. it's really difficult to get through those emotions. Yeah.
Does it give so much more pressure than playing by yourself?
100%. If it's the added expectations that I'm supposed to be doing this. All right, so that's what happened. The first game, I did what I wasn't supposed to, and we lost. We had a chance.
And I'm just confident because of him. He always make me calm and composed. That anything happen, I'm there. Anything happen, I'm there.
Yeah, and I didn't do anything.
When I went to the stage, the first time I listened that who went from the back, I really got very excited.
Also, a lot of players actually get a bit scared by all the booing and the noises. But for you, it actually helped.
Yeah, we play a lot of club tournaments in India, so we are used to that crowds. We know how these things, disturb you and all. We are very used to this ambience and all.
Maybe we can talk a bit more about darts in India itself, because we can talk more about the tournament, but that's done.
Yeah,
so I think maybe we can talk more about darts in India. How do you see, we've talked about it before, but how do you see the current darts in India?
Currently, I think with IDC taking over Indian Darts Council and our president Devesh Srivastav, he's really pushing us to do it. He's very passionate about darts, and I think he's doing it the right way. So we're still at a very nascent stage. So the foundation is there. and he's pushing on that. So right now we're getting into the JDC, and of course PDC. We are getting more appearances. He is pushing for people to get their standards up. We are having a lot more tournaments, and it's a lot more organized in that way. So once it is, I think just players being part of a proper tournament rather than just one that's normally run. Everyone's passionate. You can just have a normal tournament, but them holding it in the right way, having Dart Connect, and following a schedule for matches and this and that. I think it's getting people a lot more disciplined, which is something that everyone can play. If you don't have discipline, you're not going to last. So it's something that he's pushing into the heads. He's literally just shoving it in their heads, and we're slowly improving. We are seeing few young kids, and everyone's starting to play really well. Ari Veed is a huge example. Just last year, he's been playing wonderful. He's beaten me twice already. He's a national champion already. So we just need that one person to come up, and everyone else now is following. I think we're talking about it right now. I think in 5 years down the line, I think I'll be surprised myself as to how much we've grown, because we have the numbers. It's just the standard, and it's improving really fast.
Yeah, because the country with most people in the world is India. And then you are not even living in India.
Yes.
So there's a lot of Indian people outside of India.
Yes, absolutely.
We spoke before also about Mahi Bosmia.
Yes.
She's also one of the upcoming players.
Definitely.
Who else are the players we should look out for? You just mentioned one.
Arivi, definitely him for sure. He's been here for dog's years, but it's only now that he's gotten a chance to come on the PDC stage. He's been ranked number 1 in India for such a long time, and it's just me who came and spoiled his party. So, but he's always been a class player. We have few guys like the people called by the name of Sangam, Vikash Kothari. You have Farman ul Haq, Harsh Dalmia. There are lots of players, even from Nagaland. Mikhail Sohu, who actually went for the PDC Asian Championships last year. Lots of small young boys from Gujarat also who are there. The girls as well are there. However, there's no one to Mahi's level right now. She's just shot up past everyone, and that's mainly the place where we'll have to sort of push. We have lots of great women's players. They're not consistent enough, and they don't practice enough, unfortunately, because of either work, taking care of family and all of that, which is natural. But once they also come on board, I think we can be a whole unit. So I think it's
Do you think it's harder for ladies players to play in India than, especially in the Netherlands?
It is. I mean, in India, of course, it's not as backward as it was. It's a lot more forward right now, but it's getting there. Most women right now still, of course, once they get married, taking care of the house, children and everything, and you're looked upon differently if you have a family and you're going to go play darts rather than taking care of the children, and you don't want in-laws and society to talk about you in that way and all. So because of that, they do reduce the amount of, they still do come for their tournaments and everything, but they don't practice enough, and that affects them.
Yeah.
Some women are housewives, so they have to take care of family and kids and all.
So it does affect them. Yeah.
That's a part of the culture as well. That's very different than here. What do you think is the next step in India to make? Are there any big things coming up to improve?
There are quite a few things coming up. Right now it's all just pen and paper. Nothing has come into fruition right now. However, I feel the next big thing is we have been here on the world stage quite a few times. You need to actually win something for that to happen. So I'd say that's the next big thing. And behind us we have all the players who are just improving every day, getting into that sort of mindset that the professional player has to have. It's getting better overall, but it's just going a little too slow for my liking. And once someone actually wins, I think it's going to kickstart everything, and that's all we need.
Yeah, because we've been talking for a couple of years now, and every year it's like, now someone from India is going to win, now someone is going to win, and there are a lot of signs that someone is going to win, but it's just not happening.
This is not happening.
So when is the first win going to be? What can we say about this?
I hope this World Championships. I'll qualify for the World Championships and I'll win my first game. That's it. That's what I hope it is.
Then we'll make that a promise.
We all hope so.
I mean, without me saying it already, everyone are holding me to it anyway. I don't have a choice now.
Well,
I just have to say that, yes.
Thank you very much for your time, both of you.
No problem.